YouTube, it's OG Kicks 86. That's Kicks with the Z, back with another sneaker review. As always, just a quick disclaimer, my channel is not about the hype of a shoe. It's more to help somebody make a buying decision one way or another. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and start with this label here. What we have is going to be the Air Max 97 Undefeated. The color code is Militia Green and Black. So this is a perfect example of just being a sneaker lover, not a hype beast or, whatever they call them nowadays. Go ahead and get this guy out of here. Box is nothing special. Just basically has like the Undefeated paper in here. And then it has like Undefeated on the side. So as you can see there. So that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and look at these guys here. So these released back in 2020, I believe. So, and I came across these back in 2020. I mean, I was barely getting back into sneakers. So, I didn't know what Undefeated was. I didn't even know this existed, this collaboration or whatever. So, I was just late one night, maybe 3 or 4 months ago. I was just scrolling through my phone and, obviously I have sneaker content going through it. And I came across these because they were talking about the upcoming Air Max 95s. And I love the green and the orange colorway. I just love that. I mean, I'm a sucker for the dark green color. And so that's why this caught my attention. On top of that, I remember when the Air Max 97 first came out. And it was a shoe that, really had an impact with me when I was a kid. So I must have been like in middle school or something like that. So, but back then, never in my wildest dreams would I even ask my mom, because I, single parent or whatever, to buy me that. So to be able to own this is really, really cool. And like I said, this is one of my favorite models. I did buy these brand new from GOAT. I think out the door with taxes and fees, they were like at $116. Right now on StockX, they size 9.5 is going for $100. So, like I said, this is what I mean by, hey, you just gotta, if you really like sneakers right now, it's an awesome time to be alive. One of the small Undefeated logos here, I really like what they did there. Nothing too big. Even this line right here, I saw the Air Max 95s that came out, and I gotta be honest, I didn't really like those, what they did with those, because it's basically this, but they just slapped it on a 95. And let's go ahead and look at the inside. Once again, you have the Undefeated logo here, and then the Nike swoosh on top. But overall, like I said, I really like these shoes. I'm glad I came across them, and I'm glad I was able to pick them up for what they were going for, $100. Even though I kept looking into them a little bit more. Apparently, when these came out, they kind of flopped. I also got the black Vault colorway as well, because I bought these and I saw those, and I went ahead and bought those as well. So I have a review of those coming up as well. But I really like these shoes. I love 97s. I wear these to the gym one time just to see, make sure they didn't crumble on me or anything like that. But all good there. If you can see, this is what, like 5 going on almost 6-year-old shoe. The bubble here, all this, see how it's kind of like getting kind of foggy. This was just because due to age, because these were brand new. So anyways, just another reminder to wear your shoes. But, like I said, the comfort's great. If you've had Air Max 97, this is all synthetic materials. My final thoughts for these are, if you are an Air Max fan, you like dark green, this is the way to go, especially for the price tag. It's at $100. I would not pay the $180 that they were asking for when they first came out. And the great thing is you don't even have to worry about that, because I'm sure that you can get these well below retail. But anyways, those are my thoughts on these. Let me know what you think. Do you like Air Max 97s? Do you like the Undefeated colorway? Or are you just a guy that's like, hey, you know what? I like Air Max 90s, or I like the Air Max 95s. Just go ahead and drop it down in the comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. This is OG Kicks 86. That's Kicks with the Z. And I'll see you on the next sneaker review.